Welcome to the shooting show. This week, Irishman Jason Doyle and I head off to the North Yorkshire Moors to shoot driven grouse. Plus we bring you all the latest news from the shooting world. Well, Doyle, here we are again. Good to see you.
And you. Thanks for having me over again.
No problem. I guess this year it'll be me that shows you how to do it.
I'd look forward to seeing that. That'll mean I'll have to shoot exceptionally badly.
Yeah, quite. Yeah.
Fairly powerful editing then, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely. Weather looks good. We might have a few showers, but it's quite mild. In fact, it's very mild. There's supposed to be a bit of wind, but there isn't any at the moment. But yeah, set up for a good day, I think.
Looking forward to getting on the moor.
Cool. Let the games begin. Finally, it's our first film day of the grouse season 2016, and we can't wait. Nothing but the best today. We grab a load of Ely Zenith cartridges and head out. It's a good team of guns, isn't it? You know,
yeah, it's good
crack already. Like. The wind has notably picked up by the time we get to Farndale Moor. That should make for some screaming grouse. Keeper Bernard Moss is known for putting on some tip-top sport. Let's see what he can do today. First, the safety briefing.
The idea of the butt stick, I think if you're all shot grouse before, you'll have a good idea, is to break the swing of the gun up over the neighbouring butts so you can't shoot along the line and give your neighbours a pet. Alright, so you should just break your swing and whack. You got it in the end.
No, I wish I was.
Alright, yeah. I'll get there.
7. We get to keep these, that's lovely.
Thank you very much. Butts assigned and guns united with their loaders were off. It's drive number 1, and Doyle and I have wasted no time in developing a friendly rivalry over who'll shoot better today. That's the commonality, wearing a cartridge belt. I'll be at a disadvantage, of course, because I'm left to film my own exploits, while Jason can concentrate fully on the shooting as cameraman Stuart gets to work behind him. Here comes the first bird of the day, 1-0 to Jason. That's Jason Doyle there opening up his account.
Really chuffed with that, yeah. First shot with a gun I've never used. I'm pretty familiar with the B725. I have one in Ireland, but Rob Hall managed to get this one up to me at short notice for today, so it's nice to have something I'm familiar with, and so far so good. Hopefully we'll get a few birds coming further to our right, because Mr. Carr is in the next butt, and I'd really enjoy to drop them on his toes. He hasn't had a shot yet, but he's in perfect position. So hopefully pretty soon we'll get some coming through there. Fucking crafty.
The wind's still up and the grouse are fast and low. Another covey comes through, but they escape this volley unscathed. The beaters advance in formation, and all too soon that's the end of drive number 1. Not that Jason and I can agree on how it went.
Hey, bring it here. Get on, boys.
Well, I got one and shared one with the Irishman, and then the easy one came.
No, it's all on film. I don't think you shared anything.
Yeah.
You just joined in.
I was just that bit quicker.
You were starring my
Which was the first shot?
Mine was the first shot.
Yep.
We've just dropped down to try and get out of the wind. We had a decent first drive, 2 nice birds. Missed a couple more that were sort of skirting around a long way from the butt. The wind is going was going directly up the line. So a lot of birds that were coming straight towards us and looked promising, and then just wheeled on the wind. So it's difficult for the keepers today to get the birds across us. The way this moor runs, I think it's going to be the story today. The wind is going to be across us. But this drive 2, we're on the bottom butt, and we're just under a bit of a ledge. And according to the pickers up, the birds usually come along below us fairly fast where it's sheltered. So it'll be interesting because it's a steep hill here below us, maybe 30-40 yards down. So we could get some real testing birds fast and below us, which are going to be interesting.
On to the next drive, and Doyle's still scrutinising my hits and misses.
Pete was probably on the phone or asleep. That would have been right over his head.
And he shows as little mercy to the grouse as he does to me, putting on an excellent display of shooting, capped off by a left and a right.
Oh, I didn't see that one coming.
It's been a superb drive, and we've certainly made the most of it.
Wow, so that's 2 drives. We brought one down into the wind and then returned it with the wind, and it was superb. I was in a brilliant position here. Shot 2.5 brace, perhaps should have shot another couple of brace. But my Irish partner, which was just down the hill below me, he was shooting at everything that was really mine, and it kind of threw him off his track a bit, really. So I'm not really sure what you've got to say for yourself.
Well, I saw your performance on the first drive, and I thought I might help your average a bit by shooting a few in front of you. But in my defence, I was under the bank below you, and I couldn't see if you'd even seen them. The first few birds went over, and there was no shot at all. I think you were having a sleep or something. So we had a couple of right and lefts in front of you. Should have landed pretty close today. You got a good view of it.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, they was coming up. The wind was right up the line, and with you being down there, the old hoops here on this side, really they're not needed because you're down the cliff. They're coming straight driven, so I was kind of handicapped by the hoop. But I was on for perfect left and a right, and you actually shot them.
Sorry about that.
Driven grouse shooting isn't just a sporting exercise. It keeps huge numbers of keepers, beaters and pickers up employed, providing a vital economic contribution in remote areas. After a short break, we're out sampling the best of it once more.
Oh!
This has turned into a bumper drive, with the grouse really moving on the wind.
They're moving on that wind.
Yeah, going like hell.
Yeah.
No,
had a right and left, and should have had another one in front. But birds at 30 yards, and you're seeing 6-8 foot lead on them. Just the speed they're doing is really brilliant. Tough shoot.
no, slick shooting there, Doyle. Credit to you.
Boys below, Colin Butcher on his first day, he really got into it there. He shot some nice long crossers, moving fast on the wind. He's over the moon.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, some birds that I really didn't expect him to shoot, and he was nailing them. So
Brilliant.
great to see someone else shooting well.
Yeah, cracking. Yeah, great day. Yeah, long may it continue.
Yeah.
Doyle's determined that the next drive will be just as good, and is taking his pre-shoot routine seriously. I've got other ideas. There's no more time for messing about, as seconds later we get our first covey.
Awesome drive so far. This is the first drive today where the birds have been really catching the wind and coming straight through the line. We've just moved around the moor a bit and the wind is coming across us at about 30 degrees. We've seen a lot of birds here. We must have had a couple of hundred come through, but coming really fast on that wind. Had some real nice shots well out in front. Grouse shooting as it's meant to be.
Clearly enjoying himself, Jason picks out a few more before the line of beaters gets in close. With the wind showing no sign of abating, we head on to the final drive of the day. Will we get a fitting finale?
Yeah.
Jason is on song again. Does he ever miss? It's all over, and in the end, the contest between me and Jason was rather one-sided. But I don't mind. It's been one of the finest days of sport one can hope to experience, orchestrated by an expert keepering team in stunning surroundings, and all with economic and conservation benefits.
You know, there's no breastbone on him, he's as fat as butter.
Yeah.
Lovely. Lovely, lovely condition.
Bernard, great day yet again. You know,
Thank you very much, Peter.
our annual pilgrimage to Farndale. To
Yeah,
have a
very
crack
good.
at the grouse.
Yeah, ideal day for it.
Yeah, no, perfect. Wind slightly, you know. in the
Yeah,
wrong
not
quarter,
the
but-
most favourable wind, but a bit of breeze helped move the birds. So
Yeah,
it was,
and weather, you know, overcast, perfect for grouse
yeah,
shooting.
ideal.
5 drives, not all of them pretty good.
Yeah, fairly even right through the day, really. I think we didn't get too many on the first drive. Not sure that's down to us. I think that was down to you chaps a bit more, maybe.
Yeah, probably more down to me actually.
Ah, right. Yeah.
Not shot that well today.
Yeah.
However, Top Gun Irishman here, filled his boots.
Well, when you weren't knocking him down, I had a word with Bernard and he said he was keen on getting his tip today, so we had to make the bag.
Yeah.
So I did what I could, but fantastic day. Everything for me went perfectly. Every variety of bird, and some coming through the line, some crossing, some really tested ones, and a lot shot and a lot missed. But no, definitely a good day, and we'll be back to do it again next year.
We're producing a fantastic food source at the end of the day, employment for so many people, and conservation-wise, this wouldn't be here without us.
No,
This is,
quite.
we keep it going. The shooting and the farmers, we keep this place as it is for everyone to come and see.
You know, keepers as conservationists.
Absolutely.
Yeah. No, definitely.
Which is what we are.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no better conservation result than producing these wild grouse.
Yeah, no, definitly.
Yeah. There's nothing.
And all the other wildlife that benefits.
Oh, massively.
Golden plover, marlin.
Golden plover. Yeah. I mean, the North Yorks National Park actually publicised, a rise in waders the last couple of years, which bucks the national trend. You know, all the red list species that depend on these moors, and we keep them fit for purpose.
Yeah.
You know, without it, it would be a jungle. And we have one area more which fell into disrepair, and we've got it sort of beaten back into shape a bit more. And we've got curlews, plover, everything back on there now. And 5 years ago, there was barely a pair on it.
Yeah.
So it just goes to show that we're doing good.
Jason clearly experiencing a red letter day there, and me having an absolute shocker. And now, it's the shooting show news.
This is the Shooting Show News. The wildfowling season is here, but it's not going to be a classic. Basque has predicted a mixed start to the season, with lower bird numbers than we would usually expect for this time of year. It's unlikely prospects will improve much before the autumn migration. Still, wildfowlers are expected to head to the foreshore in droves. The head of Basque's wildfowling committee said we never quite know what the season will bring, but that uncertainty is part of the attraction. In contrast, pheasant and partridge shoots are more optimistic than ever. The latest shoot benchmarking survey, carried out by Savills and the GWCT, says shoots will bring in more money this year while keeping their costs the same, which makes for happy shoot owners. The survey also highlighted the environmental benefits of game shooting. Half of shoots pay for habitat improvement, 55% feed songbirds voluntarily, and nearly all of them feed game birds after the shooting season. Keep up with all the game seasons in iShoot magazine. All eyes are on Rio, again. This time it's for the Paralympic Games, which kick off on Wednesday. We'll have no fewer than 9 athletes in the shooting events, including decorated athletes such as Matt Skelhon and James Bevis. The shooting show spoke to several shooters in the Paralympic camp. Confidence is high and a medal haul is a definite possibility. We'll bring you the results as they happen. On the domestic front, the Classic DTL was a big success over the bank holiday weekend, and it had a surprise winner. Kath Bright was the overall champion at Bywell, taking home a Parazzi high-tech shotgun after triumphing in the 6-way super shoot-off. Serial winner Paul Chaplow wasn't far behind, shooting the highest score in the competition proper. He takes home £1,000 and the Classic DTL trophy. Don't miss Clay Shooting magazine for the full report. And finally, Brexit might be on the cards, but that doesn't mean countryside law will get any more lenient. A recent poll suggests that wildlife laws will stay the same or get tougher after we leave the EU. 83% of respondents to the YouGov poll opposed loosening the law after Brexit. Funnily enough, it was UKIP supporters who were most in favour of keeping tough wildlife laws in place. That was the Shooting Show News.
Well, that's it for this week. Thanks for watching. Please like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. And if you're not a member of BASC, it's time to join now. BASC, looking after your sport, looking after you. This has been The Shooting Show.